the Ant Farm Podcast, man. You can just fucking say whatever. No hold barred. Just whatever. Anything goes. Anything, anytime, anywhere. As long as we're allowed to post it. What's up, people? It's the Ant Farm Podcast here with yours truly, the Antman. And I have a very special guest that I've been talking about here lately. Hatty, the motherfucking Hoodlum, is in the building.
What's up, Hoodlum shit?
Yeah. How you doing, man?
I've been doing good, man. What about yourself?
Chilling, dude. Just fucking trying to get everything off the ground. You know, how it is. Fucking life. I'm sure, you're dealing with the shit that everybody's dealing with. We were just talking about it earlier. Motherfucking COVID and all that crap.
Man, COVID been putting delays on everything. Like, being a rapper, not being able to play shows, it's starting to eat,
Dude, tell me about it. I understand completely. I was supposed to open up for fucking Attila.
Oh,
last year. Yeah, and it got canceled.
Damn, I didn't...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was devastated, bro. I was so devastated in that shit. Yeah. I was pissed the fuck off. I was like fucking, oh, wait, hold on. It's not doing it now. What
kind of shit is that?
Yeah, straight up, dude. I was so pissed about that shit. Yeah. But the only cool thing I heard about is that it's been postponed for February coming up on my birthday, actually. So hopefully I'm still on that lineup. I'm local talent, so I don't know.
Man, that would eat shit if they were like, yeah, the show's gonna be on your birthday until it's still gonna be there, but you can be in the audience if you want.
Yeah, fuck that shit, dude. I'll be so pissed at Gas Monkey if they do that to me. Fuck that.
Oh,
That's gonna piss me off, dude. So, yeah, your new song, you have it called Psycho Shit. Motherfucking Hatty The Hoodlum right here.
Shout out Lil K33.
Oh, shit, you got it loaded up.
Appreciate you making the beat, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I did
saying?
some homework.
It's been a while since I dropped some shit.
That's what's up.
Run.
Yeah.
Hatty the motherfucking Hoodlum. Whole lot of doja, fuck what they done told ya. Pocket check your ass if you acting like a soldier. Hatty is a stoner, cost not from the Rona. Know you
Yeah. So that's his new Psycho Shit out on YouTube. Go check that shit out.
For sure. That's the...
Yeah, how you liking that shit, man? I love that shit. I jam that shit every day.
Bro, it felt really real because honestly, I don't know if I've even opened up a lot about this to anybody. It's like the first song that really sounds like me,
Yeah. I've seen it. I noticed it kind of, you have that like Puya type vibe sound, where it's it sounds like you doubled up.
Yeah.
I love that shit though, because then you go off in that motherfucker, and then when you talk about all I see your pussy's gynecologist. I was like, oh, yeah, that's fire right there.
That shit right there is probably my favorite line in the whole song.
Yeah, me too, dude. That was my favorite. I was like, once I heard that, I was like, oh, that's it. He set it off, bro. He set it off, dude, all the way.
Look around, see a lot of pussies, gynecologist.
Yeah,
that
shit was lit. Dude, yeah, so that motherfucker is badass. I love that shit.
Or when I hit that, they say they miss my crazy side, be careful what you ask for. Hatty is a lunatic, the ruthless gifted youth that's quick to move. Bro, when I started eating like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You start going and going and going. I was like, dude, fuck yeah. Yeah, by far my favorite track that you've ever put out so far.
That makes me feel good because, like I said, it's one of the first songs that I was listening back to and I was like, that's me as fuck. That is a me song.
Yeah, dude, it definitely suits you, man. It's a lot, top, best song right now. I'm, pretty sure, best song you've ever put out. And I look forward to hearing a lot more from it.
I appreciate you, bro, for sure.
Yeah. So I heard also, I know you were recently married. How long has that been?
2 years.
2 years now?
Working on 3 now.
Wow, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh, I'm loving it, bro.
Yeah.
This is probably the best thing that's happened to me up until now. We're expecting a baby, and now that's the peak of my existence so far.
Yeah. How far?
10 weeks.
10 weeks in it. Oh man. All right. Shit. What do you want?
I want a boy.
You want a boy? Hell yeah, we all do.
Sorry, baby. I know you're gonna see this, but it's a boy.
Well,
we find out in a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know it was that fast.
Well, now they do blood tests. You don't have to wait for the 3-month sonogram to see the parts. They can do a blood test and know what it's gonna be.
Yeah, see, I had to do that, but we had to wait, and it turns out it wasn't mine. So I was like,
I'm sorry to hear that.
I wasn't, but no, that sounds fucked up. I shouldn't have said that.
You probably taking that out.
I'll leave it in. That's no pun intended. No pun intended. But anyway, yeah, that's something I went through with that. So congratulations on that too, by the way.
I appreciate you, bro, for real.
It's really awesome that you're moving up in life and becoming a dad. Like everybody's becoming parents, and I'm just over here like, check out my podcast. So yeah, fucking shit. That's great, dude. I'm still like all in all of that, because like you see everybody on the internet and shit, and just like a lot of places out of nowhere, you'll just the least person you expect, you're like, oh shit, they're gonna be a father. Oh man, they're gonna be a mother. Like, damn, congratulations. I didn't know you were fucking.
Yeah, that's honestly the weirdest part about it, is like I get a lot of congratulations, and like I feel like, because everyone tells you like pull out or wear condoms so you don't have a baby, but the second you're having a baby, they're like, congratulations, you didn't listen to shit I said.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Nah, dude, that's I used to get drilled all the time, like by my mom especially. Like even in my little kind of scare or whatever, like it wasn't support at all. It was like, I hope you didn't just go and fuck your life up. I was like, well, goddamn, like I'm 24,
yeah.
like I probably should be having a kid right now, or don't you think? But
oh no, the weird part for me is like when I told my mom I was marrying like my now wife, she was like, so when are you gonna have a baby?
Whoa.
And I was like, hey, you're moving kind of fast.
Yeah. Hold on, we're just talking about marriage. Aren't you supposed to do it that way anyways? Like, that's,
one step at a time, mama.
Yeah. Premarital sex, that's a sin. So you can't do that, I mean, fuck, we all do that. I don't know. I don't think there's anybody out there that's not had premarital sex. Like, 90% of kids are just mistakes, And it's not like they're, like, not meant to happen. It's just like, oh, shit, you're pregnant? Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Like, bet. Okay. We're doing this now. I'm a dad now.
That's always been, like, people, like, oh, you might end up having a kid with somebody. Like, well, yeah, that's the point of sex in a way. It's reproduction. But for me, it was like, look, if it ends up with somebody, then, then whatever, I got to do it. I'm not going to be like, I can't have this kid because I don't like her. Like, like a lot of people that have kids, they end up not liking people afterwards. I'm not saying that you won't, but a lot of people do that, and you just make it work. I mean, a lot of my friends aren't with their significant others that they had a kid with, so like they make it work. It's not impossible to do. People just look at it as like it's a lot of responsibility, which in my case right now is like more than I need, because I got so much that I have to keep up with. I'm like, a kid would be like, that would be basically the breaking point of all of it. Like, all right, I got to give it up. No more band, no more rapping, no more podcast, no more blah, 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 and just like all kid, just for my kids,
Yeah, that's the part that's a little weird for me, because like I don't see myself quitting rap music, period. And knowing that I have to support my baby first, like obviously it goes baby, wife, and then me.
Yeah. The baby comes before the wife most of the time. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are like that. They're like, bitch, if you catch corona, you ain't allowed back in this house. Like, damn, boy.
No, it's more of like I know the providing list. Like I know it's baby that I need to provide for. Yeah. Then I provide for my wife, and then I'm at the bottom. Like I'm dead last. And that's,
well, you're that's the sacrifice. You got to sacrifice for everything. So, yeah, man. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is keep your family healthy, keep your kids healthy, and with all this shit, COVID and everything too, it's like almost kind of scared to want to bring a kid into the world, especially for me. I'm like, I can't take care of myself hardly, so like I don't want to have to fucking bring a kid into this crazy ass scenario that we're all in now, and it's like, what are we gonna do? one of my roommates, well, not one of them, both of them, they have a 1-year-old now, and that was like when when lockdown happened and everything. I was like, oh my god, dude, you got a kid, like a brand new kid, like he was like, fucking worried. I'm like, yeah, I would be too. Plus, he's got another kid too that's 7, so it's like, no school at all. They don't. I mean, he's still not going to school. He's doing the Zoom shit and all that. So, just I mean, I think being precautious is not bad. I mean, definitely be precautious if you can, and if you don't want to send your kids to school, I get it. But I think eventually everything will get back to normal, and kids will have to start going back to school eventually, because it's gonna be more headache on the parents. Yeah. Having kids around for 24/7. It's like even in the midst of everything going wild and people being like, God damn it, we can't go to work, and now they're stuck home with kids. Like domestic violence increased, fucking alcoholism increased, all that shit went up.
That's crazy, but honestly, all right, so while we're on the topic of things moving forward and getting back to normal, do you think masks will become like a normal part of everybody's day? Like okay, I got to get my shirt on and now my mask. Like, do you think it'll be like that for like how long?
Well, to me, okay, and this is just kind of how I've been thinking about it. I think I've been saying in numerous episodes that I think it's all politically motivated. So I kind of feel like after the election, things will probably start to go quiet down a little faster with Corona, because riots and a lot of other stuff are gonna just explode out of nowhere. So I don't think it'll be permanently where we have to always wear a mask and shit like that, because eventually I think it'll become just another flu,
Yeah.
like H1N1 and all that. It'll just be something we have to live with. So especially once we have a full vaccine that just, it's like, oh, you caught COVID, you need to go to the doctor and get a shot now, because then it'll just be a normal thing. I don't think everybody will always be wearing masks, because, robberies will be a lot more easy in the future and shit,
I'm surprised you don't see more people attempting crazy shit because you're completely covered in public.
Yeah. Well, Antifa's out there and all that, so it's something that, a lot of it, when you see the riots and shit, they're wearing all black, the masks covered, they're covered up and shit like that. And it's like, that's not because of the coronavirus. You're doing that shit because you're about to go rob a AT&T store. You're about to fucking, break into Target and steal some TVs. You're not wearing that shit to protect yourself from the fucking virus. You're trying to protect yourself from the cameras,
Yeah, bro. That's crazy that that they would ask us to wear masks in public. They're like, hey, conceal your identity.
Yeah, and that's what I don't get either. It's they're telling you, okay, say you go in to buy alcohol in the store, and everybody's, they're mandated, you have to wear a mask by law. So, doing that, what? Some of us get ID'd still. What am I gonna do? They go, hey, wait, I can't tell if this is you. Oh, so now you want me to pull my mask off in front of this, in front of you, and put us both at risk because you just want to see my face,
Or there's the people that are actually mask scared, so they're keep the mask on.
Yeah.
Keep the mask on, but we're just gonna have to trust you that's you on your ID picture.
Yeah, that's the thing too with it. A lot of people are just, kind of don't give a fuck, at this point. With registrations too, I've seen a lot of people that just have expired registration, and well, wait a minute, are they doing registrations anymore and everything like that? I've been told that you have to now go to the courthouse, to the tax office, and ask for your registration. Rather than what they used to do, they send it to you in the mail and stuff.
Yeah.
You have to go to them and get it now. And I'm like, well, what happened with the mailing the registration? They want us to mail in fucking votes, for the election, but you can't mail me my fucking registration? Come on, man.
So they would rather you go face to face with them and be close to a human being than putting it in your mailbox? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, But you can't go vote in person. You got to mail it. That's a double standard right there, dude. Uh-oh, this thing's glitching. Stop it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, do it. Do it. Now do it. All right, it's working. This thing's fucking starting to glitch. Oh no, we might have to cut back in. Hold on. I think it's working. I think it's gonna work. It's just being a little slow right now. Stupid laptops, man. No, you're not stupid. Never mind. You're not stupid.
Yeah, I was about to say you better talk it up.
Yeah, I got you. I love you, baby. Well, with that shit, man, the COVID, mask mandate, it's fucking just ridiculous, man. I think it will go away over time. Just not any time in the near future, But you never know. After November 3rd, we might see something completely different. They might make us do something way different.
Is that election day?
Yeah.
November 3rd?
Well, that's the voting. Yeah, voting for election basically. So after that, pretty much, I think everything will start to change. In a rapid pace, depending on who makes it, though. Because regardless, I think who makes it, there are going to be people out there just doing bad shit. People are going to be mad if Trump wins. A lot of people are going to be mad if Trump wins. People are going to use the advantage if Biden wins. They're like, oh yeah, we won. Let's go fuck up shit. But like,
people are going to be pissed no matter who wins this election, though, because there's like dirt. I don't want to get too into it, but dirt on both of them. So like,
oh yeah.
It's like they're going to be mad that one person feels a certain way and the other person feels another fucked up way.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. It's going to be a fucking shitstorm, dude. Just like the fucking debates were. And
oh, man.
All that, This motherfucker's glitching. Yeah, it's going to be fucking crazy the way that everything is. Because the debates were already just a fucking, like, circus, The way it was. It's like, fuck, dude, this is bad. And
you
then
got to see two old dudes yell at each other. I was entertained. What the fuck are you talking about?
Terrible, dude. I was entertained with it. I was very enthused. I was excited because I did a podcast that day, and it was that night when it happened, and I was like, dude, this is gonna be fucking crazy. And then I was hoping, because they were speculation out there, that Joe Rogan was gonna moderate it, and I was like, dude, if he fucking moderates that shit, I am there, dude. I am all on board with that. And then they had Chris Wallace from Fox News on that. I was like, oh, that's fucking whack.
They should have had Joe Rogan do it, and if it would have been on pay-per-view, I'd have watched that shit.
Fuck yeah. No commercials, nothing, I would have been, yeah. And Joe Rogan's such a fucking, he's like a neutral person. He's not biased. He just has an open mind. He's just craving for knowledge. He wants to know everything. But he's also a fucking hoss, So, them two wouldn't shut up. He'd be like, hey, motherfuckers, I'm going to come choke both of you out if you don't shut the fuck up, Let me ask this next question.
Oh, that's yeah, man. I feel like he could punk both of them very easily just by yelling, "Hey."
Oh yeah, he definitely could. If Joe Rogan would walk in here right now, it was like, "Hey," I'd be like, "Oh shit."
I'd be like, "Podcast over."
Yeah, it's Joe Rogan. Shit, like hell, he needs to grab a mic. Get on this motherfucker. Yeah. Shit. Honestly, since doing this, that's kind of one of my goals is to maybe get on there one day, which that's wishful thinking, but you never know. Anything's possible.
With the power of the internet especially, your voice could end up in the right ears at any moment.
Yeah. That's what I'm impressed, honestly, by the views that I've been getting here lately. Especially with you were telling me, how much you enjoy it and you watch every episode. And I was like, dude, fuck yeah. People enjoy it. I thought I was just fucking around, and it was like, yeah, I don't know. It might flop, might work, might not, but all right, if you want to hear what I say, I'll say whatever, That's the premise of the Ant Farm podcast, is just no holds bar. Anybody can say whatever, whenever. It's, as long as we're able to post it, it should be okay,
Yeah.
And that's what I touched on with the last one was, the community standards of these tech companies like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and shit like that, where they get mad if you post, false information or this and that. And it's like, look, it's the fucking internet. If people are going to be looking up false information, they post it on your website, just prompt them to say, hey, this might be misleading. Go look up the facts. Don't just delete the fucking post or someone's account. Like what you were saying earlier about Twitter, yeah, deleting someone's account over, just misinformation or misleading, come on, dude. That doesn't make sense.
And I don't get telling people who post wrong shit, I guess would be the word, like incorrect information, as you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be deleted. Let them be stupid.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's entertaining. I feel that's all it, like I feel like that those like companies are for is like entertainment. You know, and yeah, if you want to educate yourself, look up facts, but like
watch the fucking don't even watch the fucking news if you want facts, but
no, not at all.
Just go to information sources that aren't entertaining. Because I get on Facebook, I'm looking for memes and drama. I'm watching that shit.
It's a shit show, dude. That's all it is. Like it's meant for that. You know, like Facebook. If you want to get entertained, get on there and look at it because it's gonna be entertaining. But, you know, it's like Twitter as well. If you want information, like, go to, you know, like, ask Reddit or, you know, fucking, like, just look up the right sources, like he said. But if you want just sheer entertainment, get up there and look up your timeline. Look at your timeline. You're going to find a bunch of crazy shit, you know? So, that said, it's like, why delete people over what they post if it's not true or if it's true or not? Like, I don't think it's, like, logical to just boot them out because I'll see it only happen to certain people. Like it'd be understandable if it was like every single fucking person that posts something stupid or irrelevant, you know, with information that doesn't make sense or is wrong. Then yeah, delete those people, blah blah blah. But like if you only cherry pick that out, that just makes it show that you don't give a fuck about facts. You just want to, you know, put a biased narrative out there to make people think what you think, you know, is right.
And I feel like there should be like we're sitting here saying that people shouldn't put their like dumb ideas basically on social media, but like I feel like there should be a specific form of social media for people to post ideas and for people to correct them. It's not fucking Facebook.
Yeah,
that's not what it was made for.
Definitely not. Yeah. I mean I've heard like I told you about Parler, I think is what it's called. Parler. It's supposed to be a new social site like that, but it's non-biased, you know, non-fucking discriminative and shit like that. So, like, it literally lets you post whatever, and they don't, you know, like, harm you for it. They're just like, yeah, okay, that guy's an idiot, but we're gonna let him get away with it because he's an idiot, you know? And it's like, you're not, you know, subjecting the ignorant to like a certain category, you know. It's like, all right, he can say whatever and just get, you know, like it's fine, you know. Like if you don't believe him, you don't have to believe him. Don't out him on it. Like just tell him like look, you're wrong. Okay, this is up for debate now, you know. So like let's debate. But a lot of people don't even know how to debate properly. You know, they just get into it. They call each other names and they're like, oh, well, you're a fucking racist or you're a bootlicker or you're a fucking, you know, faggot, this or that, blah blah blah. Like, hold on, can you just, like, not put the, you know, name calling in there and, like, say, like, hey, you know, why do you think that? Or, you know, what causes you to think that? What source did you look up? Blah, blah, blah. And then they can be more civil about it. Nobody's civil with debating online anymore. They just right away resort to talking shit. And it's like I said in the last podcast, if you can't handle talking shit, don't fucking talk shit. It's as simple as that, you know? Like,
fucking exactly.
You get butthurt because somebody proved you wrong or got on your ass or called you a name, and you're like, oh, I'm going to find out where he works. I'm going to get him fired. Like, why?
The fuck?
You know, like, you really going to go out of your way to do that? Like, I wouldn't even take the time of day. Because that motherfucker's he's still working, still providing a service. Like, I feel like that's enough right there to just be an honest person, you know? Because a lot of motherfuckers could be out selling drugs and shit, you know?
Yeah, like, yeah. I don't get people like, okay, so let's say I make a post and I say like something wrong about like any celebrity.
Yeah.
It's not like the next person who's intelligent is gonna see it and be like, oh, okay, so he really said that shit. Like that's facts right now.
No, yeah, but that, you know, that doesn't make it true. Like, you know, if you say that shit, like, and somebody's like, oh, I agree with him, I'm like, okay, well, it's not true. You know?
Yeah, like.
That's like not to cut you off, but to add to it is like the cancel culture shit, you know?
Yeah.
Where people are like, right away they accuse like a famous, you know, celebrity, usually a male, of like sexual assault or sexual conduct, you know, or rape or whatever, and then they're like, oh, like the Chris D'Elia one. And I don't even know if this was true or not. Chris D'Elia, the comic. comedian. He got accused of that shit and everything, and then they're like, oh well, and then like everybody, me too, and they're like, oh, he's a fucking pedophile, he's a fucking freak, he's a fucking asshole, he's a fucking rapist and all that shit. And I was like, wait a minute, we haven't even heard his side of the story yet. You already want to cancel him,
There hasn't been a court case yet, and you're trying to cancel one of the funniest motherfuckers in the world,
right?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. And that's been going on with everybody. Like a lot of, a lot of guys in the metal industry too. A lot of vocalists are getting accused of that. Like Lorna Shore's vocalist, C.J. McGreenery, he fucking got caught, I guess fucking a 17-year-old or 16-year-old, whatever. And, it was just, once one allegation came out, it was just like boom, 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 one after another. And it's like, damn, this dude's just getting railroaded. He hadn't even spoke out. And then when he did speak out, nobody gave a fuck. Everyone was like, hey, you're already canceled. It's like, well, what the fuck? You did. I mean, I'm not like backing the dude for anything he did. I'm not saying that to justify it and say that he was right in the right or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, give somebody a chance to explain themselves. Because like in the court of law, that's literally what it's supposed to be. They say you're innocent until proven guilty. So like, how are you gonna condemn somebody right away for being guilty when they haven't even been able to plead their case?
Another example, like, of what you're saying, like, I know you probably don't watch or anything, but I'm really into wrestling a lot, like, so.
Oh, like WWE?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, I liked the Attitude Era, but like,
yeah, I mean,
once, WWE became, like, in the last, I guess, 5 or 10 years, like, I was like, it's kind of looking like shit now.
There was a superstar under the name Enzo Amore, and he got accused of rape, right? Like, flat out accused, and he didn't say anything to the company, like, to the owner or anything.
Oh, okay.
Because he knew for a fact he didn't do it. Like, I know what I do. He didn't
feel guilty, yeah.
So he didn't want to go and say, like, hey, this is happening, because he was just going to wait for the court case where he did get proven innocent, but because he didn't bring it up to the head of the company, he got fired.
Damn.
And he was innocent.
Damn, that's fucked up, dude. Well, and that's the thing too about it is I think companies will look at you and think about it as like, look, he never came forward, so he's obviously guilty. But then even when the trial comes back and there's like the verdict is he's not guilty, it's like, well, we already fired him.
Yeah, there's already that bridge is already burned. He's not gonna come back after getting fired for something he didn't do.
That's just demeaning. That's so humiliating. He was like, yeah, they fired me over false sexual allegations. Oh, so you went back? Well, yeah. I mean, they offered me money. It's like, so you're just you just sell out like that. It's like, have some. I mean, not like that you should have to dignify yourself by telling that job to fuck off, but like I would. Like, look, no, fuck you. Yeah, it's like when you accuse your spouse of cheating and then you find out she wasn't cheating and you're like, oh baby, I'm sorry, all that. You're like, no, motherfucker, you have no faith in me. Like, fuck you. Nobody's gonna like that. So
ever, period. Yeah. And like with me, like especially in his case, like Vince doesn't own the only wrestling company.
Oh, McMahon? Yeah.
So, like, Enzo can literally go work for any other wrestling company.
He can go to fucking work for ECW or
AEW.
AEW. Yeah, that one was actually taking a lot of their superstars. Like, Chris Jericho went to that motherfucker, and
Chris Jericho helped found that motherfucker, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's like...
Oh, shit. It's all good. Keep talking.
He's got, like, an executive job there.
Really?
Yeah, like, he's not just a wrestler under their brand. He's got, like... say over talent relations and say over a lot of stuff.
Wow. So he's more like a CEO.
Well, I believe the CEO or the CEO title is split between a man named Tony Khan, who is like more of a promoter, and Cody Rhodes, who was a WWE wrestler, son of Dusty Rhodes. So
okay.
So basically I think what happened is they fucked Cody over. Cody went to New Japan and made a name and held one event.
Oh, fucking Japan wrestling.
And he sold like, I think it was like 10,000 tickets in less than 24 hours. And then he was like, hey, I could fucking do this.
Hell yeah.
And that was like a middle finger to everything Vince has done because now they're good competition.
Yeah, I wish I could sell that many tickets in an hour. Fuck.
And like it was a crazy number.
Yeah. Oh shit! Even like if I were to sell 10 tickets in an hour. I'd be impressed, you know?
Hell yeah, if I if I get my ticket bundle and they're gone in an hour, I'm fucking happy.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Shit. Like the Attila one I got, it was like 50 tickets. And I was like, I hope I could sell all these. But the show sold itself, and then I had to give them all back.
Yeah,
Like all the money. I was like, oh, this is so devastating, dude. But yeah, I mean, that just.
I feel like they should have to compensate when they do things like that, because you put yourself out there as a person who's opening up for Attila, and that like makes your name bigger automatically. So like,
you're getting exposure for that.
And then when you have to be like, oh well, now I'm not opening up for Attila, it's kind of demeaning toward your band.
Oh, dude, yeah,
and your image
as a person, yeah, you're fucking really upset over it, you know, because it's fucking like just making you feel like you're not worthy or blah blah blah. Like, oh no, you know, I can't fucking. I'm never gonna get these big shows or anything because I'm always fucking getting screwed over by promoters and shit. And I'm like, fuck. But they also say that's another thing where I've heard that you got to also know the business side of everything, you know, when you get into it. Because there's a business side to everything, I think. You know, it's just like, it's like kind of, you know, Hollywood and shit. Like, you know, show business, the music business, all that shit. You know, it's like, you got to know. It's not so much knowing the talent, being able to do something. Like, that's why everybody has managers, you know, and agents, because like they need somebody to kind of handle that shit, to be a pro at that shit, because it's a stressful job just to do it all by yourself, like DIY stuff. Like I commend a lot of rappers and everybody that are independent, you know, like that. It's a very, very big like step for you, you know, to be able to do that.
It's harder. It's a lot harder because you have to do everything, promoting, mixing, all that shit, because you don't have like a head of studio staff that's like, okay, just lay your vocals down and we'll do the rest.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, you got to lay them down and then go back and mix it, make it sound perfect and everything. It fucking drives you crazy. I mean, I'm sure you know how it is. You're pretty much self-produced in a way. I mean, you use producers. I use producers too here and there, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of my vocal structure and shit is all self-produced. Everything.
It's really difficult to do as well because like for me personally, one of the hardest things was to figure out was getting my vocals to peak past the bass, and a lot of people don't know how hard just that step is, and then you have to clean it up after.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then I mean you know, you use the cloud lifter and all that too, so that definitely helps out, and you have a fucking badass mic too. If everybody can see, I'm pretty sure you can probably see. Yeah, look at that motherfucker. He's like a big black cock.
Man, like having this is like having a second dick. I can tell you that right now.
Hell yeah. I wish my dick was bigger than that. My dick is like that big. And it's silver. What does that make me, RoboCop? Like, it's RoboCock in here.
RoboCock.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to get that pun out before you did, but you beat me.
Nah, man, I'm fucking witty. I'm quick with that shit, man. I like coming up with the punchlines right away, making people laugh. That's why I want to do stand-up so bad, but fucking Corona, you know.
Fucked everything up, bro. So much shit got fucked up. Like I said, just me not being able to do a show. You not being able to do that show when you were supposed to.
I know. Like literally kicking the balls, dude. I was like, dude. I was like, literally, it was like the show of my life as a rapper. I was like, dude, this is like a dream come true. And Corona was like, nope, not today. And I was like, fucker. Like, fuck you, man. So.
Man, the craziest part is like I sent my music to a promoter like that gets me booked. Yeah. And he was like, "Man, I can't book you, but I can help you advertise your music now."
Wait, what? Why wasn't he able to book you?
Because Corona.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay.
So like now, like when I made Psycho Shit, the first thing I was thinking in the studio, really, because like when I was doing that fast part, I was like, I can really do that. I can really spit that. So doing that live would be like awesome. People would be sitting there like,
yeah, like, oh shit,
this fool does this shit.
He got some fire. You know, yeah. Yeah, no, dude, I can definitely attest to that because like some of the shit that I write and that I come up with and then I get on stage with and I'm like, oh fuck, this was harder than I thought it was gonna be. You know, trying to do like fast lyrical shit and shit like that. You know, I'll run out of breath.
Yeah, because like doing one song is one thing. But when you record, a lot of people don't know, like, you're not really, like, bouncing around with it. You're not as energetic. And then when you get on stage and you're moving and you're
around, jumping, all that shit.
You just run out of breath so much faster. And people don't understand that from a crowd perspective, but, like, they're like, oh, why would he record a song that he can't perform? But because I could rap it. I just can't do it while I'm getting that into it. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the studio, man, it's a lot easier. People don't, yes, it's like you're saying, it's the misconception of it is like in the studio, you're in there, you could do take after take after take, you know, and usually, for me at least, I do like like not verse for verse, but I do like bar for bar, you know? So I'm like, I'll do like a bar and then I'll come back and I'll do another bar just so I can make it sound a lot more clear and like every bar is a breath, you know, so it's perfect all the way through. And then what I do after that is I rehearse the fuck out of it until I have it perfectly. But even, you know, we're all human, so, you know, it's never going to be perfect, but you get the best you can out of what you can get, you know, especially on stage.
Yeah, and like when you write a song, so have you ever done this? This is a question for me to you.
All right.
Like you'll write a song and like you'll be practicing it because I don't practice my songs full volume.
Yeah.
Like I'll be sitting there like playing the instrumental off of whatever I'm playing it off of, and then I'll like get it down like at a low level, and then you go to record and you're like, well, fuck this, I can't do it at all.
Oh no, well, yeah, a little discouragement with that it can come. I see it's a challenge for me. I'm like, no, I got this. I can do it. You know, fuck this shit. I can't, you know, accept defeat with that. So I try to do that a lot. But I think one of my biggest flaws, or for me, or challenges, I guess, is trying to enunciate like everything I'm saying. You know, especially if you're doing like a fast, like 32, you know, just like you know, trying to get it, you know, and make every word legible to the naked ear, you know, and just people hear it and they hear every word you say and they're like, oh my god, I just heard every word he said. That is fucking hard to do. Yeah, like to literally be legible in every word you say.
Like I'm not a fast rapper by any means, like because there's like people like Tech Nine and. You know, like, people that really do that shit, you can really understand every word, but if I go that fast, you're going to be like, hold on, is he saying words? Is that English?
Yeah, what is he saying there? Yeah.
Especially with me dubbing my vocals, like how you were talking about how I do 2 layers.
Yeah.
Like, when you go back and you hit that second layer, sometimes you'll fuck up one syllable, and then it's like, fuck, I got to restart the whole shit.
I hate that. Yeah, you got to go back and redo all of it. I'm like, fuck. I hate that, too, because I'll do, like, the layering tracks, too. And if I say one word wrong, I'll go back and hear. I'm like, I didn't say that. I said, you know, fuck instead of shit or whatever, you know. So it's like, fuck, what do I got to go back and redo the whole goddamn fucking verse now.
And one of the songs I'm recording right now, I had an issue because, like, I said this and the at the same time.
Oh, yeah. That's what
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the biggest, you know, pet peeves in the studio is doing shit like that, you know, where you're like, especially if it's fresh, like you just wrote it in the studio. You know, so you haven't had a lot of time to work with it and practice it, so it makes it very, you know, you're like, second guessing what you're gonna say, and or you might come up with something new to say right there. You're like, I'll use this word instead.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Like when I was recording it the first time, I read it, like I read it exactly how I wrote it, and the second time when I was doing it, I was improvising a little bit more, which I should have done the other way, I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean, improvising and then recording while you have it set in stone are like kind of two complete opposites in a way, because it's like you can freestyle all day and be like, I fucked up there. Let me go back and go and do it again. And then like I know a guy, Mike Owens. You know Mikey?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you know Mike Owens? Well, he does that. He does a freestyle all the time. Every time I record him, he does a freestyle. So like he can record something badass, and I'm like, dude, that was lit. Do that shit again. And then I'm like getting the second layer and he's saying something different. I'm like, no. Say it the way you said it. He's like, well, I don't remember what I said. I'm like, oh, god damn it, you fucking freestyler. Like, like, write your shit down at one time at least, you know?
A lot of respect for people who can freestyle like crazy, because I'm not the best at freestyling. But
dude,
like,
I'm terrible at it.
It makes it a little difficult.
Yeah. No, I get up there. I can freestyle to a degree, but like after a while, bro, like you just run out of, you know, material, and then it's just like you're saying like
the same
shit. Yeah, about like Well, and then I run out of shit to talk about on the same subject, so I end up talking about like poop or dick or something like that. It's like, oh, this isn't making any sense anymore. Fuck,
I just recently ran across a dude. I can't remember his name to save my fucking life, but he was like on Omegle, and he would tell them to give him like 3 words.
What's Omegle?
Omegle, like it's like chat roulette.
Is that like an app?
It's like a website where you can go on and like, you'll get like, it'll be you and then another screen, and it's like a stranger every time, and you like skip and then you'll pull up a stranger.
Really?
The problem with those websites though is a lot of people beating their fucking dicks,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
I was already thinking that. I was like, this sounds like a fucking sex chat site thing, or not meant for that. It's kind of like OnlyFans, Like OnlyFans is like primarily adult entertainment, but you could use OnlyFans for anything. Just like sex sells, so like why not?
But like he would go on there and he would be like, "Hey, I'm a freestyle rapper. Give me 3 words." And they would give him 3 words and like, or 3 subjects, and he would really go back and like he'd start a freestyle right off the dome, fresh beat, and really get all 3 topics and kill it.
Damn.
Harry Mack, that's his fucking name. Harry Mack.
Harry Mack.
That dude is fucking crazy with it.
Hell yeah, I have to look him up after this.
But like, I don't know how, cause he like he did the video and it wasn't cut
Oh yeah.
and there was no dicks. Like, I guarantee you, if you open the website, the first thing you see is a dude beating his dick.
Oh, fuck that. I'm like, no, click off. Shut the motherfucker, throw the laptop away. You're like, fuck that shit. Yeah, I don't like looking at beating dicks. I only beat one dick, and it's mine. So I ain't looking at nobody else beat their dick.
Man, one time my friend was like telling me to get on that website, and we were gonna try to promote, like, because I was in a metal band at one point too, so
Yeah.
we were trying to promote that through Omegle. And man, I'm telling you, as soon as we opened that motherfucker, the second the app opened, there was a dude, bro. He wasn't just beating his dick; he was beating his dick like it owed him money.
Damn.
He was so aggressive.
Oh, fuck that. How are you gonna videotape that? It's so degrading. It's like
You're showing the world. You're showing people that don't know you. Like how
that's
aggressive
fucking
you can.
bullshit right there, dude. That's fucking, ugh. I don't know. I don't like that, dude.
Shit.
I don't like people that do that shit. And I know people, a lot of people do that for like clout, and like, well, okay, I don't know if you've heard about this lately. Have you heard of the what's his name? Aaron Carter? Old singer or whatever. He used to be a pop singer. I don't know if he still is, but apparently from what I've heard lately, he's got an OnlyFans and shit where he gets up there and like jerks himself off.
Oh,
And,
like I actually
gets money for it.
I saw a post about that, and not saying anything about him because you know who he is, but I have no fucking clue who the guy is.
Oh,
but
okay.
I saw a dude on Facebook post that he has an OnlyFans, and like when I saw the post, I was like, bro, hold up, wait.
That sounds gay as fuck.
How do you know?
That sounds like some gay shit right there.
It was
if I
a
ever
dude
heard
that
it.
posted it, so I was like, well, how the fuck did you come across it? You had to
Yeah.
be looking for a certain category.
Yeah. It was like one thing too I spoke about in before I started getting the video podcast put together. I had just audios only, and I think it was in the 2nd or 3rd episode that I talked about a porn star I knew that committed suicide last year, and she had already retired. She just worked in the industry for a couple of years and then got her money and got out, and she was just getting slut shamed on the internet constantly, even after retirement. And she couldn't handle it and ended up committing suicide, killed herself. And it was the worst thing about it. I was like, okay, if you're gonna go out of your way to slut shame a porn star, especially a retired porn star, why are you shaming somebody that you obviously know is a porn star? Like, you're watching porn, so like, how are you gonna be mad that somebody's a porn star when you're fucking watching porn?
You can't.
Like, how are you gonna judge somebody? You're no better than that. Like, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing to do. If you want to do porn, fuck yeah, do it, But like, don't get mad at somebody or fucking ridicule them because they're doing porn to make money. Like, that's their job. So like, why do you gotta go out of your way to fucking ridicule somebody for that?
How can you beat your dick to somebody and then slut shame them?
Yeah, exactly. How the fuck are you gonna, like, you just got your rocks off and now you're like, oh, that bitch is a whore. Like, of course. That's
like,
her fucking title. Like,
what's the word for it? Like post nut clarity? Like, like, Like you're
I've
like
never heard it said that way, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
so like
Post nut clarity. That's what you do before you bang a slut that you're not sure about, and then you're like, all right, let me go to the bathroom, rub this out. I think Cat Williams said something about that. Remember that? He was like, why don't you go beat your dick for a minute and then come back out and think about how you feel about that slut then. Like for real.
Cause like that's like you being like you're like, okay, this is a video, and then like you bust, and then you're like, oh wait, hey, I know them.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I know that girl.
It's all of a sudden wrong.
Yeah, no, that's fucking bad. Yeah, especially if it's like somebody you know, or like a family member, How many dads do you think have been on Pornhub and fucking like, you're like clicking, you're like, oh, that's my daughter.
Bro.
Oh wait, well since I'm here,
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's all jokes, people. It's all jokes.
Like that has to be the most devastating feeling. Like you're
Yeah. Oh, dude, I could imagine.
like scrolling.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Now that we're on the subject, how many people you think have been like? Cause like I don't know if it's still this way, but you like do a cycle.
Yeah.
You don't stop at one.
No, definitely.
So like
not.
when you get to like the third video, how many people like have been in? I can't think of the word for it. I don't know what the specific search is, but like where it's people that like actually record it themselves.
Oh, amateur.
Okay, amateur porn.
Amateur porn. Yeah.
How many people you think have clicked the amateur tab and found their significant other?
Oh, that's a
Dude,
fucking.
there goes your heart.
Kicking the balls right there. Yeah, you're like, oh, I used to get that, and that used to be the only thing I saw. Now the whole world fucking sees it. It's
You
like,
see
yeah,
the
we all
views?
know what you used to be in, motherfucker.
You see the views and it's like 600,000. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
it's over.
he could have made that porno, Like, that could have been him. That could have been your dick, but it isn't. But it's not.
But it's not. It's a bigger one.
It's a bigger one, probably of color. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a racist redneck that finds it too. He's fucking heated.
Oh, dude, yeah, I could imagine, yeah.
Oh, his life's over.
See here, anybody gonna be fucking my sister? It's gonna be me. Yeah, bro.
What fucking movie is that?
Oh no, it's what is it? Clayton Bigsby.
Oh yes,
Dave
yes,
Chappelle,
Dave
yeah,
Chappelle from the
Dave
Chappelle Show.
Yeah, Clayton Bigsby. Yeah,
Man, that skit killed me.
Yeah, the blind black-white supremacist. That was the best skit ever, dude. That one was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
And then the time machine when they went back in time. He's like, we travel back in time.
Oh, the player haters.
The player haters ball. Yeah, it's time traveling player haters to call you a honky. He's like, you better watch your mouth.
Bro, the funniest shit, while we're on the Chappelle Show, the race draft.
Oh yeah, that one was good too. Yeah. Actually, I feel like I feel like that's what the whole like the whole fucking presidential like election and shit. Like Biden was like, I'm gonna choose a woman of color. I was like, well, that sounds pretty fucking racist, dude. Like, why are you gonna select just black, fucking women? Like, that's sexist and racist at the same time. You primarily picking that category, like what is nobody else good enough? But like, yeah, sorry to kill the vibe with that extreme fucking seriousness, but I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of what it's going on right now. Is like it's the fucking race draft, like let's see how many minorities we can get in the fucking office. Like
a question though, since you're more, because I'm politically ignorant. I'm not gonna lie. I don't keep up with a lot of shit because, like, I guess I don't give a fuck about how my country's ran, but did Joe Biden really say if you don't vote for him, you're not black?
Yeah, he said that on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne. Yeah, he literally said that shit.
To Charlamagne.
To Charlamagne, yeah, of all people. Charlamagne the guy.
Did he say anything?
I don't know. I don't know if I heard Charlamagne's response to that. I know that's what was soloed was Joe Biden's comment. But I don't know. I didn't watch that whole like document or the whole interview with him. But yeah, I was like, oh shit. How did they feel about that?
You can say that as a presidential candidate. You can say that and still run for presidency.
I guess so. I mean, he's doing it. Honestly, I don't think he's running. I mean, he's running his mouth, but fucking. I think Kamala Harris is gonna be the one. Is gonna be the one that's actually running the show if he gets elected. So,
a crazy thing about that name too. a recently deceased wrestler went by the name Kamala,
Oh, really?
and his last name happened to be Harris.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Chase?
What it do?
We on the fucking ant farm right here.
What it do?
It's fucking... It's Hatty the Hoodlum in the building, bro. We got another motherfucking celebrity in here. Chase from Demon Seed. In the fucking house.
In the building.
In the fucking building. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, we can see you. Yeah, it's the fucking Ant Farm podcast, bro. We're just chilling out, hanging out. I got Hatty the Hoodlum in here and fucking Chase Nunn from Demon Seed, who I should have on the show next.
Start a little later.
Yeah. So, well, you know. Hell yeah.
But yeah, a recently deceased wrestler went by the name Kamala, and his last name was Harris.
Really?
Yeah, so like I saw that name for the first time, and I just assumed someone was making a fucked up joke about a recently dead wrestler, and then I found out that that's a real person.
Oh, shit. Damn. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking ridiculous, man. I don't get that shit. People, man, do you ever think that you have like a doppelganger out there, like another like Hatty the Hoodlum, like?
Yo, I
know?
found a picture actually. My brother tagged me in it, and there was a dude like, cause they were announcing their wedding, and he's not even from far. He's like from Burleson or some shit.
Really?
And I saw a picture of him when he was younger, and he looks exactly like me. Like,
is he the same age?
No,
No?
he's a bit older, but it was a picture of him when he was around my age.
Oh, okay.
And when I saw the picture, I was like, holy shit, that's me.
You probably wait, and y'all aren't related at all?
At all.
Holy shit. Hey, that happens though. Like, I mean, I always got told in my youth that I look like Skrillex, so I was like, that's my doppelganger, you know? and then yeah, he started making dubsteps, and I was like, I'm not Skrillex anymore. No, I was fucking binging on that shit when I was 19, 18, doing ecstasy every fucking weekend and all that. So, yeah, that's just...
Drugs are bad.
Drugs are fucking awesome until you overdose on them, and then they're bad. But, yeah.
Bad unless they're mine.
Unless they're mine. Hell yeah. Shit, Chase, I wish I had an extra mic.
It's all good. I chill in the back.
Hell yeah. Chill in the back. You be the fact checker.
Nope, that shit was wrong.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, everybody. Once again. Oh, I fucking did it again. It did it again. It did it again. He did it again. I still got the video. This is going to be a bitch to edit.
This is gonna be fun.
No, it'll be alright. Everything will be okay. But yes, this has been the Ant Farm podcast here with Antman
And Hatty the motherfucking Hoodlum.
and Hatty the motherfucking Hoodlum here in the fucking studio with Chase Nunn. Now, so yes, I guess we can just do this. We'll do it at this and leave it at that, and then we can come up here more and do more. You'll be on more of them because, you know,
Okay, cool.
you're a great friend, dude. And, yeah, I definitely love doing this one. This one's been more entertaining than all the rest, I'm sure. So, once again, Ant Farm Podcast here with Antman and Hatty the Hoodlum. So, subscribe, like, check it out, share it with your friends. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified every time the motherfucking video comes out. And we will see you again. All right?
And listen to Psycho Shit right now.
Check out Psycho Shit on YouTube. Hatty the motherfucking Hoodlum. Bye-bye.
Run. Hatty the motherfucking Hoodlum. Whole lot of doja, fuck what they done told ya. Pocket check your ass if you whacking like a soldier. Hatty is a stoner, cost not from the Rona. No, you cannot hit the blunt, pussy, I don't know ya. I'm not another white boy, no average Joe, not like boy. Oh, you think you thuggin' just because you bought that high point. I smoke blunts, don't like joints, I focus on my point. Hoodlum squad, I started that, in charge of that for my boys. Smoking on that super pack, this no strong as a sewer rat. Under my pressure, you would crack, but I think you've been knew all that. This lifestyle, I keep choosing that. I remember moving bags of that Doja Berry yelling.